Do you guys have specific plates for breakfast only?
No.
Oh, we have breakfast plates and then non-breakfast plates.
Wait, what's a non-breakfast plate versus a breakfast plate?
Melamine plates are breakfast plates.
What's melamine mean?
Oh, it's like the hard plastic that. Remember when you found the stack of plates?
Oh.
And it's like, what are these plates? And I was like, those are outdoor plates.
Oh yeah, they're also commonly used as outdoor.
Like bamboo-y kind of, right? Like,
It's plastic. It's a type of plastic.
why is that breakfast plates?
Because they're just fun for breakfast. They just
So you
go
just
with,
throw
they
them?
Just go with
You
breakfast.
just throw them away.
No, we
It's
don't
like-
throw them away. We save them for the next breakfast.
They're expensive still.
I was just kidding. I'm just saying, like, you just throw them across the room and be like, it's not going to break. It's fine.
I have a ton that I saved from when we worked at the store. The mealtime magic plates.
I don't know what those are.
Mealtime magic.
Yeah,
Oh
mealtime
my
magic
gosh.
slapped, and it was such a good deal when they
It
went on
was.
promo.
Oh my
You
gosh.
get like 3 items for $10 or something.
I bought so much mealtime magic for my sister because she's the one who had the kids when I worked at the store. If I'd had the foresight, I would have bought a bunch for myself.
What were the
and stored
mealtime
it.
magic ones?
They're just like kids, like
the ones they have,
plates
they're,
and
like,
cups.
separated?
yeah, with characters on them
Like
and
the
stuff.
dinosaur one that we
Yeah.
had, like the
But
one
you
lone
could do
one.
it like one item was normally like $8 or $10 or something, but then we would do promos of like buy 2 or more for $15. It was like 3 for $15, something like that.
You could get them like on such good promos, and then sometimes they would get marked down to like $1.99 or $2.99.
Yes, and they were BPA free.
Yes.
Which, I mean, most things are now, but that was a huge deal then because, 15 years ago, it was hard to find BPA free plastic.
What is BPA?
It's a toxin.
What does it stand for?
I can't
I
recall
don't
anymore.
Biproximal poly.
We used to have to
ethylene.
know.
Yeah, we used to have to know and know what it did and the damage and everything. And because, people would ask, well, what's BPA? It's just
like, why should I care?
Do you want
Yeah.
anal leakage? And they're like, no, I don't want
and
that. Then don't
it's
take
like,
cholesterol.
You're not supposed to put BPA free stuff in the dishwasher because it breaks it down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah. Because the BPA is like
it's a
keeping
binding
it
agent.
held together. Yeah.
Oh. We have plates that we consider our fancy plates, but they're like the 4 tiny Disney plates that are all hand wash only.
They're
And
they're not
I have some of those
fancy.
too.
They're
by
just
any
rare
means.
now because you
Yeah.
can't find them. But so I'm worried to use them.
They used
They're
to
on the
be. God,
bottom.
what's that store? The Co-op. They were at the Co-op,
Oh,
and they're the
yeah.
attraction plates.
It's full
so
bleed
it's
too,
like-
so it's like the whole thing is covered.
Yeah.
So it's Tiki Room, Haunted Mansion, and Pirates and
Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain.
Rip.
And there's only 4, and they're on the bottom, so they don't get used. I think it's just because they're hand wash only. So I'm terrified of I
Well,
don't
they're
know.
irreplaceable at
Scratching.
this point.
Yeah.
Well, I think most of the things that are those kind of things,
Mm-hmm.
like the wine glasses, and which are so delicate. And then I took out all
like
those.
the Haunted Mansion ones that Katie's broken a billion of.
Well, yeah.
And you.
And then we had that one that was you got the one on the Star Cruiser that the top just came off.
Yeah.
It's a weird. It's a cocktail glass, I guess, right?
Yeah.
It's not a wine glass.
No, it's what I can't remember the name of the drink.
It's
that
like a
came in
bulb.
but
It looks like,
yeah.
but the whole top
Nick
came
and
off.
Nora.
The whole top came off the stem,
Yeah.
and we glued it back, and you glued it, and it was all
I
cockeyed, and I was like,
glued it
"Why'd you do
cockeyed.
that?" I'm like, "How?" And then you bought 2 new ones when you went back,
But they weren't the same.
and they're not the same. They're really thick and not easy to drink.
and they
out of.
don't have the Shangri-La Starline logo on it either, the
It's kinda
original
lame.
one I bought. But
It's a little saucy.
Disney drinkware.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yes.
And on that note, the champagne's been popped. The wine is flowing. You know where we're going. We're going on a backlot tour. I'm your tour guide, Captain Zach. It's what he always says, beans.
Or Jana.
Beans. Who do we have with us today?
We have Cassidy. Kind of rather talk about what we were just talking about than what we're about to talk about.
Stemware.
No, this is a good topic.
Uh,
It's everyone's been waiting for us to touch on this.
It's been out for a day.
It's been out for a few days now.
Everyone's like, what are
Everybody's
your thoughts?
just like, oh, this episode's going to be about everything that's come out at D23.
Nope.
No, this is bigger.
This is bigger.
Better.
Much bigger than the cast of X-Men. Much bigger than anything they could possibly do there.
Camp Rock 3.
Camp Rock 3. CR3. We're here.
Connect 3.
Live.
Spoiler alert, though. If you haven't watched it, turn your ears away.
But
Yeah.
come back later.
Wait, did we introduce who's here?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm here. Hey.
In studio, which means our dining room. And we're here to talk about CR3. We just watched it.
Camp
And
Rock 3.
fresh after eating, we're ready to discuss. So if you don't want to be spoiled, although you can tell the ending exactly from the first 5 minutes of the movie. So
You can really just read the whole movie from like the first
immediately
intro.
you know what's going to happen.
Right.
Although
Yeah.
even less happens, I'd say.
Yeah.
There's
the
like no rivalry.
stakes were higher, but also not as high.
There's no stakes. What were the stakes?
They didn't eat at all in this movie.
Oh no.
So true.
They just threw paste at each other.
Like they ate
They
in the
didn't
last
have a kitchen
movie.
director. They
Yeah.
just promoted her and never filled the position.
Oh, let's
Okay.
start us off. You got
Yeah.
your notes in
Okay.
order. I'm not
Okay.
gonna go out of order because you hate that.
I genuinely hate that. Okay. First things first. Cliff is
Cliff's the worst.
walking through the camp with his stupid drumsticks.
He's like hitting his dad.
He's also hitting cars as he walks by them.
And it's like, no wonder no one likes you, Cliff. You're being a jerk. Like, no one wants to be hit in the back of the head with drumsticks or hit their car.
It was like a callback, though, to previous Camp Rocks, because there was always that kid who was doing drumsticks, but he was never the main
Oh,
character.
the one that we thought was mute.
Yeah.
And now we know why they don't focus on him
Yeah.
because Cliff was the worst.
I did not warm up to Cliff.
He
I
had a
couldn't.
lot of maturing to do.
That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah, well, that's diplomatic. Okay, we'll say he had a lot of growing up and maturing to do. So
All right, so we first see Okay, I wrote down people's
Sage.
names. So we
Oh,
went
yeah.
through.
well,
Okay,
it took us a while
Sage,
to get the brother's name
who's
right.
the main girl, and then her brother, who I originally wrote Jesse. I couldn't tell if they were saying Jesse or Yessie, and then we're like, oh, it's Tessie. And then
It is
finally
Desi.
we were like, it's Desi.
Yeah, it's Desi, like Dezzy.
Desi. We went through this earlier.
I know, but I didn't know how to spell it.
What is
I
that
told you how to
short
spell
for?
it.
What is Desi short
Desmond?
for? Oh,
No, well,
yeah,
Desi Arnaz.
Sage Desi.
And then we see Rosie, who is getting out of her parents' car, and they have a license plate that says Bach
That was not a
fan.
license plate. That was a license paper. It just says
Yeah.
Bach fan in like written on paper.
So she's got this massive cello with her. She's a cellist.
Yeah. And then we get our cop car intro with Fletch.
Oh, I wrote down, okay, sick.
Yes, I
What was-
also
what
wrote
was
down
sick?
sick.
What was
What
that
was
in
sick?
reference
That's when
to?
Desi came in and like watched something. Like he
Oh,
came
he
into his
walked-
bunk and
he
they
wa-
were like jamming or something.
They just
Some-
said, like,
Oh, yeah,
he
yeah,
walked
yeah.
in. They just did like they did that Camp Rock song that everyone all of a sudden knows. But like he just walks in, they're like, da-da-da-da-da, and they're like, sick.
it was
like,
very sick.
They just like played a little ditty
like-
for him. It was very odd.
Well, I don't think they were playing a ditty for him. I think he just walked in the last like 3 seconds of it and
He's
it was like sick.
Everyone thinks everything's impressive in this movie. This is
They're
every
all,
movie.
it's toxic positivity.
They're like, this is great. And they're like, no, it's not. Oh.
Write
But
that
okay.
down.
Write that down. Toxic positivity.
So in the first 5 minutes of the movie, like the way that people are talking and acting is like it's being written by AI reading Instagram comments.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked if this was written by AI.
Oh my gosh, no.
But I mean, it's like
With that long,
but you know
with the
how
M
like,
dashes everywhere.
people talk on Instagram and comment sections that it's like it's not how they talk in real life. But
Those are
it's
bots
like
sometimes,
just
though.
no, not the bots, like actual people. You know,
Like, get it, girl.
yeah.
That kind of thing.
And just like, oh my God, you're so amazing. You do you. I don't know. Just like crap. I can't even do that. Like, I don't know.
Goals.
But it's like,
Well, like immediately they're just like, she hears, what was her name?
which
Rosie?
one? Rosie? The
She hears her
cello?
singing. She's just like, you got to do that. And she's like, no, that's not for me. That's for, I'm a background candle. And you're just like, okay.
Okay. No, we're not there yet
Oh, okay.
because they start stepping.
Oh, stepping
Yeah,
They
happens
were doing the
immediately.
Camp Rock 2.
Stomp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happened so quickly in
The
this.
Camp Rock.
Yeah.
Well, they leaned into it, which is good because everyone knew the meme at this point.
They leaned into so much though. I feel like it was a little overkill, especially in the beginning. Like
It
too
was
many-
a lot getting thrown at you. And there were
Yeah.
so many songs that they could like,
and
yeah.
like I feel like callbacks in other movies are a bit more subtle and a little bit fewer and farther between, and this was just like bam, bam, bam.
I think I forgot
And
how
in
bad
your
the
face.
production was on the other two. I mean, this one stepped up because it's like, what, 16 years
Yeah.
later?
Yeah.
But that being said, I still think Camp Rock 1 and 2 had way more heart.
Oh, well, yeah, definitely. But okay, moving on real quick. 'Cause
Moving on.
we're just doing character introductions right now.
Still
So
in
then we
these.
see Maddie / Madison, who is the mean girl in the movie. And she has like her two cronies, and they have like a huge Instagram following or something for like dancing.
It's
Or,
like 3
TikTok or
million or
whatever.
something. It's something crazy.
But then they're just like, she must be the best dancer here after she does like a little.
She does like a little
Step.
stomping
Like,
thing and
yeah.
stepping, and it's like not that great. And she's like, "We'll see,"
Yeah.
or like her friends like, "We'll see about that by the end," or something like that. Like she's saying, like, "I'm better at dancing."
Oh, I didn't write that down. I don't recall that.
Yeah, she said something like that. I think
Mm,
maybe I just made that up.
yeah. All right. Now I think we're getting into the better part because we've done intros. But Mitchie's mom is back, but she is running,
Mitchie's running
the
it.
camp now.
Where is
So
what was his
unreal.
name? Brown.
Brown.
Where is Brown?
Brown's not there anymore.
Brown was the heart of the camp, and like,
Well, now Mitchie's mom is the heart of the camp as camp director.
no, apparently, what's her face was.
Lark.
Lark was running the camp at that point.
We're not to Lark yet, and
I
Lark
know,
is
but
not
they-
running the camp. Mitchie's mom is still the camp director.
Lark became a camp counselor.
Lark did something.
We haven't introduced everybody to Lark yet.
No.
We have
Yeah.
to get
Sorry,
there.
Lark isn't here yet, guys.
Okay. Now we finally get the Joe Bros, though.
Finally.
Finally get the
God,
Joe
who-
Bros.
They probably have a combined 3 minutes in this movie.
Yeah, this is not a
Not
Joe
enough.
Bro movie, guys. This
No.
is. I never thought I'd say this. We needed more Joe Bros in this movie.
We 1000% needed more
This
Joe
movie-
Bros. I wanted the movie to be the Jonas Brothers are going back to camp, but they're still just students. They're not
pretend
like
like-
counselors. I'm not saying pretend like they're 16 or act like they're 16, but they're just like, we're back at camp.
No, I think they should just like pretend like they're 16 and they're like almost 40 or whatever, and they're just like everyone's like no one pays attention. No one acknowledges it.
Well, because there are clearly background actors pretending to be teens that are in their 40s.
Yeah, that's in all of them. It happens. They're just like that guy is way older.
Yeah.
Because I mean, most of the kids are like 14 or 15 in this, and then sometimes there's like someone that looks like they're 30.
Mm.
So
And there was a moment when Zach was just like, is Shane Gray in this? When we just
we
saw
had
Shane
just
Gray.
seen
I thought
Shane.
I thought Shane Gray was the camp counselor head guy,
It's like, we
That was-
literally
yeah.
just saw Joe Jonas.
and I was like, wait, who's Shane Gray? I got confused.
Shane Gray is in the movie.
I have
It's
to
not
really,
enough.
I have to really think about which one is Joe and which one is Nick, though. So Kevin, I know.
None of them look anything alike.
Yeah, I know, but their names they don't fit them in my head.
I agree. We
She
should
knows
give
what I'm
them
talking about.
different names.
Nick
Joe looks like
and
a
Joe.
Joe.
Joe and Nick need to switch.
No,
Okay, fine.
no.
I don't think they fit.
I think their names are fine.
Okay.
All
Agree
right.
to disagree.
Okay, so beginning of the movie. Everybody's at camp. They take away their cell phones.
Yeah, this is
which
a wild thing.
Huge plot point later. But
Is it?
I'm also
No, it's not.
glad they took their cell phones away because like when like you're getting like the introductions and everything, everybody's like on their phone and like taking pictures and like you've got like the stupid TikTokers and whatever, and it's like I don't want this to be the whole movie is like people
just
on their
gramming.
phones
Yeah.
and gramming.
Ticking
Yeah.
and gramming.
So I was very happy that I was like, yes, take those phones away. No screen time for these kids.
Well, it's like you gotta think like the original versions.
They didn't have
it wouldn't have
them.
been prevalent either. So
Yeah.
they're like, we gotta figure out a way for that. And you're like,
Hmm.
I don't think any parent would be on board for that though. If they send their kids away to camp for like, I don't know how long they're at this camp
2
for.
weeks, it said.
Oh, okay, that's not as bad.
2
This is only 2 weeks? I thought it was like 3 months or
Jeepers.
something
No,
like that.
that's what they said was 2 weeks.
Golly.
This is just 2 weeks.
Because okay, so guys, what's happening
Oh my
in this
gosh.
movie?
We're moving at breakneck speed in this thing. Then
What's happening in this movie is Connect 3's opening band for their upcoming 30 city tour has dropped out.
They
So
broke
they
up.
need a new opening band.
and where better to get it than Camp Rock?
Yes. So they are sending their tour manager, Lark, to Camp Rock to find their opening act. They're like, you're going to do this competition between the Camp Rockers, and, you know, whoever wins will be our opening act.
They do. Okay, so
But the Joe Bros go there to announce it themselves. And this is just
Hold on.
I like this. Hang on. No. Cause we're getting to your note.
No, I have a note. Like
No, it's after
it's a
this.
big note.
Joe shows up in a sports car. Nick shows up in a Cadillac Escalade with a driver, and then there's Kevin with a minivan.
It's pretty solid.
It was solid. That was actually a good part because it's Joe Bros.
But the crux of this movie. Okay, we see the Joe Bros. They're like, we need a new opening act. Within like an hour of this like
People
revelation,
arriving to camp.
they somehow call Camp Rock and say, hey, we're going to ruin your entire camp schedule and do this competition instead, where we come, tell them that they're going to be in this competition, ruin some kids' summer camp because they are going to be heartbroken if they don't get this slot. And we're doing this in the next hour. And then they go, we're going to get a bunch of 15-year-olds who are underage to travel the country with us without their parents' permission to be our opening act.
30 cities.
30 cities. And
That's
they're
going
just
to go into the school year.
and all these kids are like under 16 and they're all like,
Well,
I'm
we don't
fine
know
with-
how old they are, but they're definitely under 18.
they're under 18 and
They're high schoolers.
like Cliff was definitely like 14 or 15.
Yeah, he was young.
Yeah.
And if that's her younger brother, if say
Well, they didn't say younger or...
one of them's going to be
she
younger.
said she was playing the older sister card at some point. So we know that she was older than him.
I mean, it was wild that they're just like within an hour they were just there somehow also. I was just like, the time is moving so weird in this movie. But
With DComs, it just doesn't matter. Like anything
Yeah.
is possible.
There's
I mean,
a,
everyone
You
knows
have
the
to
song,
suspend.
so
you have to, yes. Yeah. For these movies, you have to suspend some belief.
there's only so
I know
much.
it's hard for you. Okay. Well, then Fletch Robinson
Fletch
shows up
Robinson.
in a cop car.
He's the bad boy.
And people are saying, like, that's him. Like, oh my God.
They
Like,
never
the whole
explained
time.
that.
They never fully
They-
explain it other than that it happens to be a kid who showed up in a cop car. And we come to find out that, like, he had just come from court because his mom had died and he doesn't have a dad. So they're trying, like, his cousin is fighting for custody for him.
Which means
is
he's
very
definitely
sad.
under
Yeah.
18.
Right.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's like these are all minors and like they're literally put in this competition to be like, you guys
Mm-hmm.
travel the country with us and be our opening act.
Yeah.
And all these kids are like, sure. We don't care about school or anything like that. We don't have obligations.
Mm-hmm.
We're fine.
Yeah.
They're all like, I'm on board. I'm ready to throw my life away for these guys.
Yeah.
Connect 3, baby. Anyways, what's next on your list?
That recreational melody leads to jazz.
That was actually a funny joke.
So again, Sage walks in on Rosie, the cellist, singing while she's playing her cello, and she's like, "You're like really good, you know, like you should do this." And she's like, "No, I come from a long line of classical musicians. We don't sing or anything. We're not even allowed to do like recreational melody because that leads to jazz."
Yeah.
But she said leads to jazz.
At least it's jazz.
It landed very well.
Yeah, it did.
Like, I don't know if the kids will, I don't know if they'll appreciate the joke, but it was funny.
Well,
It
that was like,
funny.
and then she gives her like a little pep talk, and immediately she's like, I'm going to change my whole schedule.
Rosie likes to use a lot of metaphors.
Also, Rosie's in her own head, and no one else is privy to this, and she's just like, I got to show them. And we're like, who are you talking about? Your parents?
Yeah,
Us? What are you
Nobody
doing?
at camp knows her.
No
so
one
like,
knows you. Like, she's just like, I got to prove myself to these kids. I'm like, you could have acted completely different anyways. No one knows who you are. You could have just
Yeah.
been like, I'm the lead singer. I'm the head of everything. Type
But
thing.
like she said later, she's scared of just going back to her normal self when she gets back home.
Yeah.
So she is being a different person at Camp Rock.
Oh, no. I guess.
All right, then we have like some mean girl stuff happening.
We got to explain that, like, the rivalry that's not even a rivalry because it made...
There was no plot purpose.
There's
Yeah.
nothing in this movie that got added or got like gained from this weird thing with the TikTok girl. Nothing happened of it.
Yeah.
It was
like,
very minor, but
it
it,
was
like
settled
wasn't
off screen.
necessary.
It was
Yeah.
God, what was the girl's name in the last one? Tess, was that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tess, who was the mean girl in the last two movies. It's like that at least lasted the entire two films and she seemed like a real threat, you know, to Mitchie. But like this girl, Maddie, she was just awful.
Well, also,
But also like, okay, so let's talk about the competition real quick.
well,
so
tell-
there are
like,
three
yeah, there's-
challenges.
Yeah,
The
explain
first
that.
challenge is everybody just has to sing, perform. And then people get eliminated.
And they show the kids getting eliminated, and they're all like crying and stuff. I'm like, you were ruining this kid's camp
Okay,
experience.
but what did the girl with the triangle expect to happen?
I don't know.
She was up
She
there
should've
playing a
made it.
triangle.
Yeah,
It's like, why are you
that
coming?
wasn't gonna work.
You're going to
She did
Camp
better than
Rock
Cliff.
for the triangle?
I'm a trianglist. I'm an anglist.
Okay, but yeah. All right. I did like Lark's comment here when she's like posting like who made it from the first challenge, and she is just like, "This is gonna be hard. You are seen. You are enough. You didn't make it."
Yeah.
Like,
But
just
yeah,
like get over it.
All these kids that like got their dream shattered though, and they're just like, this wasn't a thing 2 days ago.
Yeah, but
This wasn't part of your camp curriculum, but now all of a sudden.
What's summer camp without a little trauma?
But like all of a sudden, Lark turns into like a camp counselor, and she has to like organize this whole thing. Poor
Well,
Lark.
She told the Joe Bros like that, or Connect 3, that she's getting a raise for this. So
Also, I think
they
this
have
camp
to
is falling
give her
apart
a
without
raise.
Brown.
That's a
I don't
good
know.
point.
I just think he's the
it
he's
lacks
the glue.
direction.
He needs to be there.
Yeah.
It's not a Camp Rock movie without Brown.
Okay, I have a note here that we don't like the Cliff subplot. What was the Cliff subplot?
Like
Him,
him,
like, being
and
scared of
Rosie
heights or
and
just, like,
oh,
Oh
like,
yeah, he's
he
like falling
had
in
a
love with
crush
her.
on the Rosie cello girl, but like she didn't like him back, obviously. So like nothing ever really happened. It was
And
just
also, he
weird.
was just like, I'm scared of
Yeah.
heights, and then like he was also like, I
he's
can't
scared
swim.
of everything.
Now he's brave. There was all these like
I don't know.
non-fleshed out stories that like happened that
I
like
don't know.
nothing came of them. Which is that's pretty much the synopsis for the whole movie. Nothing happens.
And the dancer girl at the beginning who became Lark's assistant.
Yeah.
Like we didn't
Oh,
even
Callie.
talk about her. But yeah, I thought she was going to have a bigger role, and she just sort of was
She was like,
like,
I'm gonna
"Oh,
teach
I'm going
the brother to dance and like him, and then she was just there.
yeah."
She didn't do
Yeah.
anything. No one does anything in this movie.
Where are
It's
all
like-
the counselors?
We need
Yeah,
the Jonas
there were no
Brothers there
counselors.
to be counselors. They should have been there to oversee this contest. That's what would have actually made this better. Is like
Yeah.
if they
Yes.
were
Well,
there.
and that's where I thought it was going.
Yeah, it's like, why didn't you guys stay?
that they were.
It's
gonna
only
be,
2 weeks.
Yeah, it's like you guys are apparently.
and you guys are like fighting with each other anyways, and don't want to be around
yeah,
each
like
other.
Yeah.
they had this
so-
whole subplot at the beginning of like, you guys aren't connecting, and you're like, why don't you go back, make them be the counselors,
Yeah.
and oversee this contest, and then connect.
On
I
a
just wrote
side
your movie
note,
better for you.
There was no mention of birdhouses in this one.
Oh, my
no,
gosh. We were so
we were just
betting
talking
on
about
that.
I was like, what's the
Yeah.
over under on a birdhouse being mentioned by Kevin?
Bobo.
And
Or anybody,
There
but
was no
nobody mentioned a birdhouse.
was this even a a movie?
No,
Was this,
it
isn't that
wasn't
Camp Rock?
It
This
was-
isn't Camp Rock.
It's like AI when it wrote it, it had not seen the previous 2 Camp Rocks. So
Well,
that
they were
makes-
like, enter in these Camp Rock references. Like,
Yeah.
and then,
they're like
yeah.
stepping, and
She's really good. Like,
she's
yeah.
really good.
yeah, we're not there yet though.
We're not there. But
God.
I do agree. They should have had the Jonas Brothers like lead this challenge instead of Lark. But I did like Lark as a character. So
Yeah.
I'm conflicted because
But
I
she's
thought
not-
she
But
was
she could have been a good
funny.
character still.
She
with
could
the
have been part of
Jonas
it.
It's like
Brothers.
Yeah.
what could have happened is this: Lark, the 3 Jonas Brothers, and Demi Lovato could have each mentored one of those 5 kids,
Yeah.
and then they all come together at the end because they're trying to pit them against each other.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, no, and they learn that they're friends after a while, and they perform together at the end to defy them. And we're like, stop trying to make us compete, because they're like, my guy's gonna win. Because remember, they're fighting, so they're like, my guy's gonna win. Demi Lovato takes the girl.
Kind of
and
like
she's
The Voice.
yeah, they're like, my guy's gonna win. And then the end, they're like, no, you guys are all wrong. You need to come together like we do. That's
Yeah.
the movie.
That would have been such a
I
better.
just
I'm
wrote a
like,
better movie.
I have goosebumps. It's such a good movie.
I'd watch this.
Yeah.
we did get
Begrudgingly.
a cameo though from Flynn Rider, Milo Manheim.
That's his name, Milo Manheim.
Yeah,
That's an interesting name.
yeah, from the new Tangled live action.
Oh, he was like barely in it.
Yeah, yeah, he's in all the zombies movies.
Zombies.
Yes, it's called Zombies. I think
Is it
there's
like Zombie
4 of
Bees?
them. No,
There's 4 of these movies.
yeah,
Wow. Let's keep
maybe
pumping them out.
5. I don't know.
7
Just like
movies?
Descendants. Okay, so another comment I had is that Fletch is always dressed like an outsider or a greaser.
They are sleeveless shirts are like non-option,
The-
non-negotiable in this.
Though everybody like was in wife beaters way more than I've seen since the early 2000s.
There was a
Yeah,
lot of
there
wife
was a
beaters.
lot.
There's a lot more wife
And,
beaters than
like
I thought.
cut off tees. Yeah.
What was a lot of 90s grunge mixed with 2000s, and I was just like, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You said that's what Gen Z likes. They're like all into the 90s and 2000s.
Y2K, yeah.
Y2K.
Well, no. But
No.
yes, like
They pick and
because
choose?
they hate millennials. I think they're just more into the baggy clothes. Is it?
Okay.
And 90s was a little more baggy.
We're millennials. We hate millennials.
Gen Z
And-
listeners, do you like us or not?
And the 2000s, that's
So
when we
one
got
answer.
like skin tight with everything.
Everything. You
Aside from the flare jeans.
I remember at one point it couldn't be baggy enough. You had like Jinkos, and you're just like,
Ugh,
they're just like huge,
that is disgusting.
disgusting.
Jinkos are gross.
Jinkos made no sense because skaters wore them. And I'm like, all my friends wore them. I was like, why are you skating in those?
Yeah.
That seems like awful. Seems like you're gonna trip over those.
Dangerous.
Yeah. It's like this is a tripping hazard.
They are not concerned about safety.
No,
Clearly.
I don't think they were. Well, it was the 90s. No one cared about safety.
Okay, so then Sage finds in a loose floorboard Mitchie's songbook.
Which didn't do any. Another plot point
There
that
was-
didn't do
yeah.
It
anything.
did not go anywhere.
It's
and
a
also
journal.
at this point too, I was like, do they even know who Mitchie is?
Like they didn't explain that she's like a big star now at all.
yeah, and like she's on tour and stuff.
Right,
yeah,
okay.
that was just like glossed over completely. But yeah, so she has this book and she's always like reading it and trying to make music with it and stuff, but it's like it absolutely goes nowhere.
This movie has
Like-
no heart whatsoever.
It's
It's rudderless without the Joe Bros like riding the ship.
yeah.
You need to have them steering, and my concept was better than theirs, and they probably wrote that over.
Mm-hmm.
Well, AI took like 30 seconds, I guess, but
I also have another note that Cliff is cringe.
Cliff is
When
so
he's
cringe.
like, girls love a project.
Yeah, that's weird.
When he was
That's
like
a weird
hitting on
thing to put in
Rosie.
a
There was cringe
movie
everywhere.
for teenage.
The TikTok girl was
preteens.
cringe too with all her friends. They were awful.
Oh, she was the worst.
Oh, well, we're about to get into the worst thing of the whole movie.
Yeah.
Where she should have gone to juvie.
Okay. So then we had a
Kicked
question.
out.
Is Lark just running the camp now?
Yeah, like Lark was just running things. She was like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna make
you
a bonfire
barely
over
saw
there.
Mitchie's mom anymore.
And this doesn't seem. I don't think Brown would let this go. He loved this camp. Why did he
Right. It
leave?
was like his camp.
Give me a backstory why he left.
Yeah.
Also, is Camp Star around still, or are they gone?
I think they're
these-
gone after everybody went back to Camp
I
Rock.
need questions answered. My movie would have been so much better.
Oh, whatever.
I'm
Okay,
only
so
thinking about that now.
now we're getting to the meat and the potatoes, though.
The potatoes or the meat?
I
Both.
don't know. The gravy.
Are we? There
Uh,
is no great meat and potatoes in this movie. It's all veggies.
okay.
It's all
So-
broccoli.
We have the second challenge, which is a dance challenge, which should be where Madison shines. But
I was like, who's Madison?
the Maddie, the mean girl.
Yeah.
And
Her two kids.
okay,
with her.
no, so what are they? Sage and Desi, brother and sister, like they're competing too and everything. And Desi is about to get eliminated, and Sage just cuts in between her and Lark, who is going, or him and Lark, who's going over to eliminate him because she's like, "Everybody dance. If I tap you, you're out."
Also,
You know?
side note on that, why won't she still just like walk past that and just still tap him to get him out?
I don't know.
She's just like, I guess you stopped me. I guess I can't do it. And you're like, why?
I don't know, but I guess in this process she ends up knocking the mean girl,
Yeah.
and so then
Because they stopped dancing for some reason.
because they were just like,
They're
you
like,
ran
"Oh,
into me,
oh,
yeah,
oh."
you know, getting all offended, and so then Lark eliminates them instead, the mean girl and her two cronies.
That's kind of a callback to the beginning when the Jonas Brothers stop when they trip over one another or back to back. And she goes, oh, you stopped right away. Good job. Or like the easiest thing stopped you.
yeah.
That was like a callback to that, I think, of her just not taking
I like
any
when you all
nonsense.
gave up at once or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
She
Yeah.
said like that. I think it's her just being like, the show must go on kind of attitude.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
again, it's like,
Well, it is
You
kind of
eliminate-
like if you're performing on stage, you can't just stop if something trips you up.
we took
you
out
know?
the antagonist immediately.
Yeah.
Because that
Well-
that girl was going to be the competition.
Right.
And then they're like, let's just make it about her and her friends competing against each other. And I'm like, what's the point? I don't care who wins.
They don't do villain movies anymore, or villains like they used to.
Well, the girl was like a half-ass villain that like it didn't even matter what she did.
But so, okay, so now this girl wants her revenge.
If you could call it
And
that. She
so
bedazzles stuff.
She took something of each of the five that are left, which of course the five now are the Cliff, Desi, Sage, Fletch, and Rosie. And she takes something from each of them, which means she had to go into their cabin and steal. And then she like vandalizes it.
Well, like it's something very small for most of them, and then a cello.
Yeah,
And
she takes Rosie's cello.
Also, the amount of time that would have taken is like a lot of time.
But like, what's infuriating is that like she should get kicked out for this and fined and all this stuff. Like,
they're like you're. And she's already kicked out of the competition, so nothing happened to her.
She should have been kicked out of the camp. And well, the crazy thing is, so she calls the 5 to the arts and crafts room where she has like placed all their stuff under covers where she's vandalized them. And
So
but
dramatic.
she tricks them by saying that like Lark or something is like wanting all 5 of them to meet in the arts and crafts room, and they walk in and she's like, haha, it's just me. And you know,
She really got them on this one.
but it's like, why didn't they just turn around and walk out?
But
Yeah.
Like,
and all she did was bedazzle things.
but it ruined their stuff.
I mean,
Well,
the
like-
cello, I mean, like a good cello is like thousands of dollars.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
she ruined that cello, but it was like a pair of drumsticks, a pair of shoes, a hat,
A shirt.
and a shirt. And it's like,
The shirt was so lame.
I'm just like, that's all they did to it. And I'm just like, and then you destroyed a cello basically, which
Yeah.
could be
Yeah,
like
that was very high
thousands and
stakes.
thousands of dollars. And they're just like, ho hum. And like the girl like didn't
Yeah.
even care that much. She's
And
like, I don't know.
at the beginning, she was like obsessed with her cello and wanted to like check on it at night
Yeah.
and stuff. So it's like, oh my gosh, like,
She wanted to sleep with it.
yeah, it's so weird. But
Like,
also
All of a sudden
like,
she didn't care.
I mean, that was like a very high stakes thing to
Well, then they get-
vandalize.
and then they get into like a food fight with paint. Like they're just
Yeah.
like throwing muck at each other. It was paste, we found out.
Yeah.
It looked like oatmeal just being chucked around.
anyways.
And it was like,
yeah.
and nothing happened. Like, this
Well, no,
Yeah.
justice does get served in that.
does it?
Yes, Lark says that Maddie's parents were called and they are going to pay to replace everything, including the cello. But it's like, why wasn't she kicked out? Like, she should have been kicked out at that point.
Probably because they gave her money. They paid her off.
I don't care. It's principle, you know.
I know. That's just camp politics.
That tells her that she can still get away with stuff and mommy and daddy will pay for it.
exactly.
this is how this-
You know.
she had
Maddie-
zero consequence.
Maddie's not
Yeah.
gonna have any consequences through life.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Snowpaw parents.
Gosh, she's just the worst.
But then, like, her plan gets even dumber.
Yeah. Okay. So the third challenge. Well, no.
These are
yeah,
not
it's,
challenges.
it's kind of a challenge, but it's not. They have to spend the night on a school bus. It's the Camp Rock bus, but they're like, this is like a tour bus. You know, they put a porta potty in the back for them
Seriously,
and
this
everything.
this is written by AI.
And just like, you have to spend the night here. And, you know, I guess if like anybody had been fighting or something, they would have kicked him out. I don't know. But so, you know, they have like all these heart to hearts together and everything, and they're all fine in the morning.
They sing.
Well, like
Yeah.
the plan of the
But yes.
Maddie was like, we're gonna film them and post it. I'm like, if it's not from one of their phones, how are
Yeah.
they not? How are they gonna
So
know it's like they're gonna
they-
look at your account and be like, oh, you did this.
So she sends one of her cronies to like break into like Connie's office to get her cell phone, and which, you know, that all happens behind the scenes, and they get it, and you see them sneaking out of the cabin at night, and
And you don't see him filming. You
you
don't
don't see a film. You
anything.
don't even see the film that was made and supposedly posted online. But while they're out, you know, having their heart to hearts and everything, and Sage and Fletch are talking on top of the bus and everything,
It's so romantic.
They're falling in love.
they're falling in love. He tells her he has his phone still.
Yeah.
I know, because he arrived after the phones were taken.
Collected.
Yeah. And
He's
he
a
also
rebel.
kept it. He's like, well, nobody asked for it, so I kept it. And also, like, he's waiting to hear from his cousin about like what's happening in this whole custody battle.
Yeah, he doesn't know where he's
Yeah.
gonna live, and he's like, I need to have my phone on me in case they contact me.
Yeah.
A legitimate reason. He probably should have just gone to them like, hey, I need my phone. I'm waiting on an
Yeah.
important call to decide my fate for the
I
future.
also
So
kind
sorry.
of wonder, like, if he doesn't have parents, how is he affording Camp Rock? Because remember in like the first movie, that was like a big thing, is that Mitchie could not afford to go to Camp Rock. Like her mom had to be the cook there.
He was probably set up months in
Yeah.
advance. You got to plan camp, as we know. Camp fills up fast.
Well, as we know in like real life, but Mitchie had a spot at
Just
Camp
dropped
Rock
in.
like
Well, yeah.
a day
Mitchie-
before it happened.
Michi's wild. That was an outlier. I think he probably was planning on this for a while with his mom.
Yeah, he was like a good singer and
maybe he's got
guitar
like
player.
a inheritance now. He's living
Yeah.
large.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
So,
his wife beaters.
anyways, so their song that they sang on the bus gets uploaded
Oh my gosh.
to the internet.
The internet.
And all 5 of them get called into Connie's office, and they're just like, who of you still has a phone? And then Sage rats him out, and she's like, just tell them. And like, she's a total Slytherin. Like, even her brother's like, you're so ambitious, you're blinded.
At first, I thought she was just doing it just to be like, tell them the truth about like how you're waiting on an important call. But then she admits, she's like, I just wanted to win the competition. I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
that's not what I got from that. I thought you were actually like,
Yeah, she cared
wanted them to
about
be
the
like,
situation.
Yeah, like I thought you wanted to be like, hey,
Yeah.
I need to know what's going on with my situation, my living situation. This is more important than camp. I don't care.
Yeah. He's having to grow up real fast.
Yeah, he's like 16. He's just like, I don't have a family anymore.
Yeah.
So
Then
then this gets resolved off screen.
yes, then like 5 minutes later, you know, it's like a different day or whatever, and Sage is going to apologize to Fletch about it all. And he's just like, oh, it's fine. They traced it back to Maddie's phone. And it's just like, which, you know, whenever they're like, all you have to look at is the account that uploaded the video.
right.
You know, and everything. And like that, you wouldn't have even need to call the kids in there. And again, Maddie still does not get kicked out.
She's still there.
And also, yeah, she has a phone now, and you were calling this kid out for having a phone, but he didn't upload anything. This girl actually broke the rules legit.
She broke into an office to get her
She
phone.
got her phone out and recorded this thing that the Jonas Brothers didn't want out there. They wanted a big surprise. And then you're just like, we're not going to kick her out, though. Like, you resolved
So
something so
insane.
fast that was like a conflict.
Yeah.
So it didn't even have time to sink in as being a conflict. And like, there's literally no stakes in this one. I know there's no stakes in the other ones, it felt like. But like in the first one, at least they lost. Or the second one, whatever it was.
First
Remember
one.
They lost.
They lost in both of them.
They lose. They're losers.
Yeah.
And this one, they're like, you know,
Like they,
Like
Demi
Camp Star
didn't
won in the
win
second
Final
one.
Jam.
they were
Yeah.
actually they were actually like competing and stuff against other people. And this one, they're like, let's just all do it together. And like, there's no
Well,
conflict.
Okay, so we're now at Final Jam, which is now just Final Jam
Final
for the
Jam.
5.
This is not Final Jam.
Not even the whole camp, which is BS to all those campers who probably paid a lot of money to be there.
Brown would not let this happen.
Brown would not let this
I
He
happen.
would not let the Jonas Brothers take
But
this over.
Mitchie shows up finally, like just in the shadows.
She's like,
She doesn't let anyone see her, which
She's
is
like,
so
Yeah.
weird.
I'm a ghost.
Yeah, and she's like, I had a break from touring, so I came to see Final Jam. And like, okay, so they're all competing against each other. So you have like the first 4
Are they?
perform. Yes, you have the first 4 perform, and then it's Sage's turn. And she starts monologuing.
She's like, I gotta give a speech, and everyone's like, "Ugh, we don't
And
care.
I did not care for her monologue whatsoever.
So
I don't know. It
we
was a
all
bad
made each other-
monologue.
It was
I-
very like Mean Girls.
I really
Everybody
think it should have
gets
just
a
been,
crown.
they should have just like let Cliff win, and that's who goes on tour with them.
Yeah.
It would have been really funny.
But then we get Mitchie, Demi Lovato herself saying, she's really good.
She's really good.
It was very self-aware.
Yeah.
It was funny.
So, but they all perform together, and then
Of course they do.
you know, Connect 3 is just all like,
so good.
you're all gonna win.
you're all, yeah.
We
so-
can't choose just one, so we choose none of you
Yeah.
and all of you. We need a birdhouse joke in there.
All the songs sounded the same in this whole movie.
Everything's the
though.
same. There's no fire and ice or whatever.
Oh, she did say that.
Fire and
like
rain?
she did say some things never change.
Yeah.
To Joe.
Yeah, they did
Shane Gray.
interact, which I was not expecting. But this my version of the movie would have been way better than this.
Okay, I do have a question though. Does our Xenon theory still stand? do you
This is
think?
part of the Xenonverse.
Yeah. That
I
like
think this broke canon.
that Mitchie and Shane are Protozoa's parents.
I don't think this is canon. This movie is not part of the trilogy.
I mean,
There's no trilogy.
them
It's a
seeing
duology.
each other. I mean, first off, we don't know that they broke up. They could just be torn
Oh,
separately.
they definitely broke up.
They
'Cause
would
he's
have
like
kissed.
hey, we haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah, well, maybe they get back together after this. That's Camp Rock 4. They get back together and married at Camp Rock. And then they have Protozoa.
No. Okay, we should be in charge of writing this instead because we could have made this movie better We did it in 5
and
minutes.
we could officially tie it into Xenon.
And then we
Yeah.
could make a Xenon bridge movie.
yeah.
Man.
Because
It's
we
all
are
coming
now,
together.
guys, it's like 2026. So
When does Xenon
it's
take
like
place?
2050. So like
Oh my
Protozoa,
gosh.
24 years old.
This is it. We just
Yeah.
This
wrote-
was the moment.
we just connected your universe.
Mhm.
We made
Oh,
we
yeah.
really made the Xenon verse.
Yeah, I
You're
need
welcome.
to bring out my board.
I
know.
really think that like there was no rudder on this. This was just ugh. We were all looking at our phones, I feel like, throughout.
Well, I
this.
was taking notes.
I was writing in my Kindle.
Yeah, I
was
wasn't.
just
I
looking
wasn't
up
looking at my phone.
what people were in.
Yeah.
And how
okay.
low of a score this got on IMDb.
Overall, though, like, did you enjoy watching it?
I
No.
wouldn't watch it again.
I actually kind of enjoy. Like, I would
watch the other two first.
I would watch the other
need
two
conflict
first
in
as
these
well.
movies. There was not enough conflict.
But the singing and dancing was actually good. Like, they're talented kids. Like,
Well-
that was
Yeah,
fun to
I mean,
watch
there's-
them.
yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta think the production was way higher in this
way
one.
better.
Way better.
Yeah.
But again, there's no heart in this movie to me. And like
Nothing matters. Remember when we were like,
Nothing
rewind,
matters.
we just missed a huge plot point. And
It
it was
wasn't.
like,
Like, nothing.
and like that happened throughout the whole movie where we were like,
They were just-
oh, this is a huge plot point, and then just like totally falls off.
they would
Yeah.
throw a plot point out and it would never get resolved or mentioned ever again. Sounds like a Marvel movie extra scene at the end kind of thing where they just like throw it out there and they're like, that never happened. Nothing
Yeah.
came of that. So I don't know. It is disappointing to me. You need more Jonas Brothers in there.
Yeah, the Jonas
Yeah.
Brothers
Blue.
Christmas movie was way better than this.
Oh, no,
like
it was-
1,000 bajillion.
That was better than all the Camp Rocks combined.
Yeah, you really needed more Joe Bros.
Yeah.
I don't even think you needed Demi Lovato that much. Like,
No, I
it
don't-
was
I
funny
think-
that said she's really good, but like she didn't really add anything because she didn't like.
Yeah.
I think it would be
interact
funny
with-
if
Well,
they
I
had the
also think
keyboardist
Disney
girl.
might be a little bit of trauma for her.
That's a good point. But she
But-
produced the movie.
She did,
Yeah.
but you gotta think she was coked out during Camp Rock
yeah,
1
that's
and
sad.
2. So
And then she did this one sober, and she's like, "Oh, is this what this movie's like?" Man,
I really
but
liked
you
the
know
hologram.
they're
Did not
also
make a mistake.
exes, so they probably don't want to act together
Oh,
too much.
yeah.
they did. They were on screen together. They were like,
Yeah, and I
So-
know that she showed up at one of their concerts to perform the one
Oh,
song.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
watched that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what do you rate this
Like what's our rating?
out of 10?
I mean,
Wait, okay. What? Okay, in the trilogy, what is your order of like first, second, and third?
I think it goes in order.
Like
Yeah,
one, two,
I
three.
think
one,
so
two,
too.
three.
I think so,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
One's the best, two is fine, and then three is a piece of garbage.
It's hard to say because you're right.
You
Like the
liked
production was so much better. The singing, the dancing was like really good, and they were like having fun. I can see if I was like a 12-year-old being like, "This is the best movie ever." Like
Yeah.
I love Camp Rock 3. Oh my god,
It's definitely
Like,
not the worst decom we've ever watched.
Oh,
no,
no.
it's
You know.
not. Yeah,
Dad Napped was, I think.
No,
Oh no.
Jumping Ship.
Jumping Ship. Dad Napped was not great though.
We haven't really Stadnapped yet.
Oh, that's coming up, guys.
I enjoyed all the callbacks, and then it made me so fond of the previous movies that I feel bad for how much like bad we talked about it.
It's like, we
It's
need
like,
to
don't bring
record.
Camp Rock 1 into this. Like,
we need to re-record Camp Rock 1 and 2 now.
it holds up.
We love them. They hold up.
We just didn't have the right perspective.
Now we got the perspective. We're good. We understand now. We get it. I don't know. I just think their plot was wrong. Like just leaving the Joe Bros out of this. Like again, we fixed it in 5 minutes by saying like they become counselors and reconnect.
Right.
That's it.
Like the movie was bad, but it was fun to watch at the same time because it was like
There's
well
some
produced.
There's some cringe
like,
stuff.
The Maddie not being like not mattering that much as a villain and also not getting kicked out bothers me because Tess at least was bad at acting and singing and dancing, but she was still like she still mattered to the movie.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
No consequences in movies. Jean Grey's fine. Maddie's fine. No one's getting punished for their wrongdoings.
Well, let's be real. Jean Grey would have never done that.
Yeah, it's true.
And if you know what we're talking about, then you know.
Wait, do you think Jean Grey is related to Shane Grey?
Whoa.
That's a crossover.
No, I think it's spelled differently.
Oh, yeah.
Is it the English or American version?
Jean is English. Let's
It's
see what
Grey.
Shane- Yeah.
And Shane Gray is Gray?
I think so. Let me just double check that.
All the like off-screen resolution of the post really bothered me as well.
That was,
like,
I think that was my biggest thing was like, why are you doing this off screen? It'd be way
Like,
more
we
interesting
want-
to see her get in trouble.
Yeah.
right.
I want justice.
Or like it all to get explained and like,
I don't know.
Right.
yeah.
Oh, we also never talked about how Desi and Sage had a Sharpay and what's Sharpay's brother's name? Ryan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They had like a Sharpay and Ryan moment, but it wasn't as good as Sharpay and Ryan.
No.
Who's
'cause
Sharpay and
You
Ryan?
can't
From
beat
High School
Sharpay
Musical.
and Ryan.
Oh, I
like
haven't
they're
seen
the OGs.
They're the
you know?
OG decom
Wait,
siblings.
you've seen High School Musical?
Yes.
Why did I think you hadn't seen High School
Alex
Musical?
hadn't seen it.
I haven't
Maybe
seen it.
that's why.
Maybe it's Katie.
How do you not see it? Oh
I
my
don't know.
gosh.
It's pretty
especially
easy
at
to
our
not see
age.
it.
Yeah, High School Musical is good.
I've never seen
That'll
it.
be the next.
Okay,
the
we do
next-
need to be
yeah.
together when we watch that because
It is
it's
so
it's
good.
so good.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh!
well, I'm going to tell you right now. You're
like it's
nope,
a
you're hyping it
top
up.
5 decom.
You are hyping it up way too much.
We're not hyping it up enough.
This is a bad thing for me. If you're like, this is amazing, and I'm going to see it, I'm going to be like, what is wrong with you guys? Have you had strokes? This is
It's
awful.
so good.
All I've seen is the scene where they replace all the drums in the kitchen with like actual sounds from the kitchen when they're like doing this, and it's just
Oh,
like tick
yeah.
tock, tock, tick tock, and it looks awesome.
That's
Yeah.
like from the second
The
movie, I
second one.
think.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like when you guys were just like,
I haven't seen the third
we
one.
got to Camp Rock
Oh, I
2
saw it in-
because of the stepping.
Did it come out in theaters?
did come out in
Yeah, I think I
theaters,
saw it in
yeah.
theaters.
You know,
Yeah.
if they really want to make this successful, when the stepping happened, they should have had that cut of the Kardashians in there.
Oh my gosh.
Just like
So
Kris Jenner,
funny.
just waving. I'd be like, can we get the rights to this one shot? And they're like, yeah, sure, why not? And
They
it's
should have
like,
just had a cameo of them, like just not like recreate the whole shot.
yeah, it's so good.
High School Musical is so good.
If you make me watch that, I'm making you watch Mr. Boogedy.
I told you I have already seen Mr. Boogedy.
We're watching
You
it
can't make
fresh.
me do that again.
We're watching it fresh.
No.
Yes.
Okay, here's the difference though. High School Musical is actually good.
Mr.
Boogedy is I want an hour and a half of my life back, and if I have to watch
I
it
think
again,
it's
then I have
less
to
than
want
that.
3 hours
I
of
think
my
it's like
life back.
65 minutes. It's a tight.
I don't care. It's
They only
It's
needed an
65
hour to
minutes
tell
too
that
long.
story.
You have to see it.
Mr.
Like
Boogedy?
immediate. No, High School Musical.
Troy Bolton.
Who?
Troy Bolton.
Zac Efron?
Yes,
Oh. All right. We'll watch it at some
he
point.
goes to East Side High,
Okay.
or is it East Side East? It's East Side High.
Why do I want to say Valley? East Valley? I don't know. I think
East
I
Valley
just made
High.
that up.
I know in Never
I think
Been
it's
Kissed,
Bayside.
it was East Side East, and then West Side West were like the rival schools.
Oh, no.
It's just like, wow, I got real creative with those names there.
What are your final thoughts on this movie?
I mean, it was just it was fine. It's like, again, it's not the worst decom I've ever seen, and I'd still watch it over a few others we have seen.
Yeah.
But it's no Xenon.
It's no Luck of the Irish.
It's no Look at the Irish.
It's no Johnny
I would
Tsunami.
put it at like a solid like 5.5.
That's what
Yeah,
it is
5.
on IMDb. It's a 5.5, and the other two are 5.3. And I was like, I'd rate those two
What?
higher than
Those
that.
are
Yeah.
like a 6.
Yeah. That's
But like,
reverse.
I think it's just like just because of the production value, maybe. But like, I'm like, those other two have so much more going on, and this is coming from a person who doesn't like these movies that much. But like, they had heart, and this one just doesn't have anything.
Because
And we
They had
crapped
a real
on the,
plot.
Joe
yeah.
Bros
Yeah.
have heart.
we really crapped on those other ones. I feel like, and now I'm just like, no, give me those again.
Yeah.
Those had something magical, just because the Joe Bros.
The Joe Bros are magical.
I feel
You've
like I've
really
got
come around
I've
on the
got
Jonas
Stockholm
Brothers.
syndrome now with them. It's really bad. It's like Kevin somehow is my favorite. What happened? I hated Kevin before.
It's the Christmas movie. I think
Christmas
probably
movie
changed it
was
for you.
so
it was really good.
It was. I think that's the turning point because I was like, oh, this is.
They're
actually
like
good.
real people. Yeah. Like
They're real.
they felt they're way more authentic.
Well,
in
it's
that
like
movie.
the self-referential.
What?
Self-referential.
Yeah.
Like it was.
He's self-aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think. I don't know why I'm a Joe Bro now. I hate this.
Next, we'll
you
be
didn't
covering the
choose this
Jonas
life.
series.
This life chose you.
It just happened to me, and all of a sudden, I'm like, do I like the Jonas Brothers now? Like, I couldn't tell you one of their songs.
I do want to watch the Jonas series.
Yeah.
We're gonna do an episode on each one,
No, that's too much. But
or not enough.
I don't know. Well, I'm glad to be like vindicated.
Are you?
Yeah, of like of myself, like, because for so long
Oh, you
I
thought
was
the
like
Camp Rock
Camp Rock
show.
was a series, like a show, and then we started doing this like, oh, it's a movie, and I was just like, I could have sworn it was a show, but then we saw tonight, oh, it's actually there's the Jonas Show.
Wait, isn't there
that
a
I
show
was
though
getting
too?
mixed up with Jonas Show.
No, a Camp Rock show.
No, it's just Jonas.
Mm.
That's what I'm.
Yeah, I don't
saying.
think there maybe there was a spin-off like High School Musical, the musical show or whatever.
I thought there was.
No,
But like I
There's
don't
not.
yeah.
but
I don't
I mean,
remember.
like Jonas was.
I don't
I thought
care.
it was because there was Camp Rock 1 was 2008, then Jonas was 2009 to 2011 or 10, and then Camp Rock 2 was like 2010 2011.
Camp Rock. You gotta step. You gotta step.
Please never do that again.
Camp Rock.
Don't do that again either. I don't like anything that's happening
Camp
across
Rock.
from me.
I'm stepping.
That's not stepping. You're not even stepping.
I can't. I don't know what they're doing. They're stomping around. No one's gonna like that.
All right.
At the end of the day, I'm happy for them.
Who?
Yeah, the
Camp
kids,
Rock?
the kids at Camp Rock.
The kids at Camp Rock.
They,
I'm happy for
they
them.
did a good job.
They're all
They
great.
did what they could do with what they were given.
And
They
like,
did, yeah.
They literally they have 2 weeks of this camp and it was ruined by the Jonas Brothers because they're like, we need a backup. We need an opening band. I'm like, just be a normal band and just go find one, you weirdos.
Yeah, and like,
Just go
what
pick someone.
leverage do they even have that their uncle, he doesn't even run the camp anymore? They can just show up to camp and be like, you guys are changing your whole vibe for us.
You're doing this for us now. We're going to have some underage.
Do they own the camp?
labor.
Do you think they own the camp?
Well, wasn't
Did they
he
inherit
like
it?
their uncle? So
He was their uncle, but he doesn't go there anymore.
Wait,
So like,
wait,
what?
They're not all brothers in this.
Yeah, I think
No, they're brothers.
they're brothers.
In this, they're brothers? I thought they
Yes.
weren't brothers.
They're
They
never
are
not
brothers.
brothers. They
They're
always have
always
to be
brothers.
brothers.
That's like a rule.
Wait, I thought we just discovered they weren't brothers.
No, they're
No,
totally brothers.
They're brothers.
They're
Are we
brothers,
sure?
and Brown is their uncle collectively.
No, I thought Shane Gray was. I thought that's his
No.
uncle only.
No, we
No.
have to look this
Okay.
I'm
up.
pretty sure we had to look this up last time. That's not.
All
They're
right.
not related.
According to IMDb, scrolling up. Scrolling
If
over.
we
Man.
reveal this on the pod right now,
they
that
all have the same last name.
they're
they?
brothers.
They are brothers: Nate Gray, Shane Gray, and Jason Gray.
Why did I think they weren't brothers in this?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know why you think these things.
Was there another?
Are
thing
you
where
even a
they-
fan?
No. Was there another? Was there another thing where they're not brothers then? What am I
No.
thinking? of?
They're
I feel like
always
they
brothers.
Always have to be brothers.
Yeah. They're brothers
What? Okay. Hang
in
on.
life. and
Hold on.
everything.
They're related.
What am I thinking of where they're not brothers?
I don't know. Everything I've ever seen them in, they are brothers. Okay, so in Camp Rock 2, none of them have last names listed.
Ooh.
That's weird.
But I mean, even Shane Gray, who we know's name is Shane Gray.
Wait,
doesn't-
is their name listed on this one and not the other two?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't a thing and now they are brothers. Because I swear I remember them not being brothers in it, I thought.
Oh, they're brothers.
It says in the first Camp Rock movie, the Jonas Brothers are not supposed to be brothers.
No way.
Because that's
Okay.
what
You know
this
what?
one they just changed it. They
makes
changed
sense.
canon.
Okay, because I just saw like an interview with
Why'd you guys think I was crazy?
Will you let me talk?
Oh my gosh, I feel crazy.
Okay. I just saw an interview with Taylor Lautner that
What does this have to do with anything?
you're going to hear it. He had auditioned for Camp Rock and he had actually been given the role of Shane Gray. And then, because it was only one person, it was just Shane Gray. And then they called him and rescinded the role and were like, we're actually going to give it to the Jonas Brothers. And he was just like, but it's one person. And they're like, yeah, we're adding like a couple new characters. And it says here on like the IMDb trivia for Camp Rock, Jason and Nate did not exist in the original script of the movie. They were added in after Joe Jonas was cast as Shane, as Disney wanted to turn the film into a vehicle for the Jonas Brothers.
So that's probably what your AI meant.
No, I don't.
But like, they are all Grays.
No, in the first one, they didn't even give their names, I don't think. It's just Shane Gray.
We gotta listen.
I think you guys are
to the other
gaslighting me.
two.
I think this is like.
I'm
right.
not gaslighting because I truly believe they
I
were
think
brothers.
they made them brothers in this one by giving them the last name, but I don't think they were in the other ones. I don't think they were brothers.
I guess we gotta go watch the other two real quick.
Oh my gosh.
Or
Real
re-listen to our episodes.
I'm a little bit disappointed in you guys. I think we had this conversation because it was a lot of talk about
Okay,
this because
but-
I assumed they were brothers and you guys were like, no, they're not brothers in this. I'm like, what? And now it's reversed.
You know, we recorded the first Camp Rock episode 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I think the roles have reversed, and you guys are making me sound like I'm crazy.
We gotta watch Camp Rock 1 and see if they're brothers.
Yeah.
And Camp Rock 2 for good measure, and Camp Rock 3 to just round it out. And the Jonas Brothers movie.
They definitely refer to them as brothers in this movie,
I
Lark
don't-
did.
I think they broke canon in this a lot, which I don't
Yeah.
like. They're like, let's get rid of Brown. Let's make them brothers. Let's not have them be in the movie. And that's it.
I'm so confused.
This movie doesn't make any sense now. You're searching a lot right now. You're doing a lot
Well,
of
I put
research.
into Chat GPT, but it's being stupid. I said, were Shane Gray, Nate, and Jason brothers in the first Camp Rock movie? And it says, no, in the first Camp Rock, Shane Gray, Nate Gray, and Jason Gray are brothers.
Oh my gosh.
You-
And this is why it wrote. Oh, whoa. Hang on. AI must have written this if it made them brothers in this because it was just like assuming that Jonas Brothers were going to be brothers in the movie. And that's why all of a sudden canon, no one thought to double check this, who was part of the first and second one, that they weren't brothers in that. And now they're all of a sudden brothers. And AI was like, I'm not going to pay attention to that. They're the Jonas Brothers. Of course they're brothers in this.
I just feel like they have to be
I think we just
brothers.
proved that AI wrote this.
Again, we just have to rewatch the movies and listen to our episodes and
That's
remember.
so much. That's so much. It's like 3 hours to watch all that.
3 hours of joy. Okay.
All right.
I'll just write into whoever
Ask
Disney.
Joe.
Do you think the
Channel
Jonas
Original
Brothers would
Movies
actually
.com.
know if they were? They would know if they were brothers in the first one, right?
I feel like Nick would know. He
If-
would be the one to ask because he would remember
If you
everything.
if you added, like you're like at Joe or Nick,
Not Kevin.
not Kevin. Kevin's like I know. Just be like, were you supposed to be brothers in the first one, or were you not? Like, what is that? Because
What
now all
was
of a
your
sudden you were.
relationship dynamic.
I feel like they weren't. Because I remember having this conversation that they weren't brothers, and I was like, how are they not brothers in this?
But I just like
And
feel
you
like I
guys-
remember them saying our uncle at some point. Like
I'm getting gaslit.
they could have been cousins, maybe. Like you could have the same uncle and be cousins.
Yeah.
Uncle
But-
Father Oscar. Uncle Brother Oscar.
Uncle Father.
Uncle Father Oscar. Anyways, tell me where you can find us. I can't think about this anymore. It's making my brain hurt.
Okay. Well,
And it shouldn't be.
you can find us online at backlottours.com, on Instagram at backlottours. You can stream us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. Vlogs actually coming soon.
We'll see.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, and we are currently doing our 3-year anniversary giveaway. So go to Instagram, find that post, and participate, please.
Get it.
Leave us reviews too. We like that. You know, on the interwebs.
Go watch this movie or don't. It's fine.
No, I would watch it.
Would you?
Just they need to know the lore.
Watch the first two, at least. Okay, well, there's a great big pretty okay tomorrow.
It's shining
At
the end
of
every
Day.